Who brought this Surrealist movement? The first and foremost, who is also called the father of Surrealism, his name was Andre Breton. I spell out for you. He was a poet basically, the poet Andre Breton. He's also pronounced as Andre Breton. Andrebreton. Born in the year 1896, died in the year 1960. It was he who was later dubbed as father of Surrealism. He first time issued the manifesto of Surrealism. Surrealism poetry, that what should be the Surrealism poetry, or what is the manifesto of this movement. You remember when Lyrical Ballads was published in the year 1798, it was a joint adventure of founding fathers of Romantic movement, William Wordsworth and Coleridge. They did not issue their manifesto when first time they got it published. They issued the manifesto 2 years later in the year 18th century. Preface to the Lyrical Ballads was a book written by William Wordsworth. Surrealist movement was brought by the Surrealist, but the leading man was poet Andre Breton. He gave his manifesto. First time, the first manifesto was issued in the year 1924. What was it? That the mind should be liberated from logic and reason. Whenever you have to produce a work of art, the mind should be liberated, free from logic and reason. Now this is very strange. Earlier, in 18th century, the classical poets, artists, painters, they believed logic should be applied in work. Reasoning should be applied in a work. And these Surrealists discarded these principles in poetry, in painting, in sculpture, in art and literature. The reason was apparent. The poet Andre Breton and other Surrealists all were profoundly influenced by Australian psychiatrist Sigmund Freud. He gave the notion of unconscious mind. Chaitanya Baba, mere logic cannot give the answer of every question. Mere reason is not enough to narrate and tell about any question or explain any question or complexity. If logic is not enough to explain anything or everything properly, and reasoning is not enough to explain everything and anything completely and comprehensively, then what is it that can explain? These Surrealists believed unconscious mind. Because man is the product of not simply logic and conscience. ही चवंदा हुआ त इंसान सिर्फ़ अकुल वारी मखलूक कान्हे. जेकॾहिं अकुल वारी मखलूक आहे त भई ख्वाब काढूं था अचनि, वहमी माण्हू छो आहिनि, वहम काढूं था अचनि उन्हनि खे. माण्हू शकी मिज़ाज छो आहे? जेकॾहिं इहे सभई शयूं आहिनि त इन जो मक़सदु त आर्ट में बि इन्हनि शयुनि जी रिफ्लेक्शन थिए, पोएट्री में बि इन्हनि शयुनि जी रिफ्लेक्शन थिए. Poetry, art, painting, sculpture must be the production of conscious and unconscious mind, and a man's mind must be liberated from logic and reason.